tagliatelle or fusilli? Easiest question of my life. Tagliatelle. There's like a pasta shape tier list. Maybe we should just do it at some point. But my preference, and I know that I'm weird when it comes to it. My ideal pasta noodle is long, flat noodles. Linguine, tagliatelle. My second favorite kind of pasta is what you might expect is round, long noodles, like a spaghetti, spaghettini, etc. Those are way low. Those are way low on my list for some reason. Number two is sauce catchers. Well, tortellini, ravioli are like way up there because they're just filled with delicious stuff. I like an irregularly shaped sauce catcher, like an orecchiette. Farfalle, sure, absolutely. Maybe even a gnocchi or something like that. And then, like the absolute mid for me is all the pasta shapes that predominantly end up in pasta salad. Rotini, fusilli, penne. For whatever reason, like I'm not gonna say no to them, but I would absolutely 100%. I would never go to an Italian restaurant and be like, "Give me the penne." I'm just not interested. Give me something a little bit more interested than a rotini or a penne. Then below that, there are some shapes, and I'm not arguing why this is like that. This is logical. There are some shapes that I find kind of disgusting. Macaroni, for whatever reason, it just feels like disgusting to me. Sure, wagon wheels. That's all I got, really. I think part of the reason I don't like wagon wheels is because I'm so sick of the fucking song, man. Like I don't know if anybody here was alive in 2011-ish. You could not escape the Old Crow medicine show, Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel. I hate that song. I hate Mumford and all of his sons. I hate I belong with you, you belong with me, and my sweet heart. I don't like any of that shit. I don't like the I'm a song gonga day. Hey, I'm a song gonga day. Ho, I don't like any of that. I don't want any of it, okay? If you're gonna give me some country music, give me go full country, give me some Alan Jackson or something like that. Go way back, give me some Stompin Tom Connors. Ah, the gals are at the bingo and the boys are getting stinko. I went on a bingo on a Sudbury Saturday night, like something like that. Sorry, I'm Stompin Tom pilled because for whatever reason my daughter decided that her favorite singer is Canadian icon Stompin Tom Connors. Sudbury Saturday night lyrics. I don't even know what half of this shit that he says means. Well, the girls are out to bingo and the boys are getting stinko. I know what that means. That means that the boys are getting drunk and the girls are out to bingo. We think no more of Inco on a Sudbury Saturday night. What's Inco? Inco is a mining company in Sudbury, Ontario. Many men who lived here work for this company. Okay, I did not know that. That's, dude, lore. The glasses, they will tinkle while our eyes begin to twinkle. And we'll think no more of Inco on a Sudbury Saturday night. This is crazy, man. You never listened to Stompin' Tom Connors before? You should. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's from like when Canada had its own culture instead of just being American. Back when Canada was a little crazier. I didn't know he was from New Brunswick, man. That's great. New Brunswick has something to show for it now. You know how you can tell it's an old Canadian song? Because he says Sunday in the song, but he doesn't say Sunday, he says Sunday. We'll get to work on Monday, but tomorrow's only Sunday. And we're out to have a fun day for it's Saturday tonight. Like, that's very Canadian. Thoughts on John Denver's Country Roads song? Definitely hate it. Definitely hate it. Man, he's got Stompin' Tom Connors. He's got a lot of great songs, for sure. He's got a couple. I don't know. This is track 12 on Bud the Spud. Bud the Spud, of course. If you haven't heard Bud the Spud, you got to remember the classic. Track 2, the Ketchup song. Let's see what that's all about. There was a guy from... I've never heard this song, but I guarantee this is how it goes. There was a guy from PI they used to call Potato. He met this young Leamington, Ontario tomato.
There was a guy from PEI they used to call Potato. He met this young Leamington, Ontario tomato.
But he had eyes for other girls, and she was a little mushy. So they said, well, let's get wed. No sense in being fussy. Big size French fries, how they love tomatoes. So dress them up with Heinz ketchup. Ketchup loves potatoes. That's fucking crazy. This dude sold like 1 million records with this? What the hell was he writing about, man? This was probably like the best-selling album of 1961 in Canada. Well, it was probably actually like late 60s, so it was a Beatles album, but still. I don't even want to click on this one. Track 12 on Bud the Spud. Track 10 is called She Don't Speak English. Because she don't speak English and I don't speak French, our love will be tested, but we'll never flinch. For I really love her, and that is a cinch. For she don't speak English and I don't speak French. All right, well, could have been worse. Could have been like some Rivers Cuomo stuff going on that. How about TTC Skedaddler? That's the Toronto Transit Commission, and then Skedaddler is like when you're moving real fast. The hell does this even mean? I'm a TTC Skedaddler, got a socket for my big red Rambler. I've been a streetcar driver now for 11 years, and I know the old Toronto city well. There's a lot of people who wait around the track for the signal from my clanging bell. What? Oh, it's fucking... It's like 1,000 words in this song. Every song on this album is about like either a vegetable or doing like a blue-collar job in Burlington. How about this? Ben in the Pen. It's about like a penitentiary inmate. They call me Ben. They're in the pen. They take the guff and they suffer. But I'll be free when I'm 53, and I bet I'll be a lot tougher. This Wikipedia, Stompin Tom Connors. 1 second. I'm going to find out that this motherfucker is like a Larry the Cable Guy situation. Like he was born to a former minister of finance or something like that, and he went to private school until he was 27, and then he just decided to affect a country accent, and he became the biggest Canadian music star in history. And he's on stage. He's like, I'm Bud the Spud from the bright red mud. And then when he gets off the stage, he's like, well, this is quite a cromulent show, Jeeves. Bring the Bentley around. Yeah, I know Moxie Fruvis, one of the bands to reference the mediocre pizza restaurant Pizza in a song. One of the bands of all time to have disgraced CBC radio host Ioan Gruffudd. Here we go. / marker. Those. They call them the dulls, but they're anything but. I mean, listen. As soon as we put the dulls back onto the docket, you know we're in a variety era, right? Here we go. By the way, I'm still in my Gorbachev era, but it is getting better. It's getting better. What can I say? If I stop touching it, it'll probably get better faster, but it feels good to touch it. I'm supposed to be the adult in this situation. But when you have like, I'm not saying that this is like bad or like that I had a grievous wound, but when you have like a wound and then it scabs over and it's like one flat disc of like dead skin is on top of it and you get a thumbnail under that and you go like, and you kind of uncork it, that feels so satisfying, man. And then you take like the skin flake and you go yum 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 yum. Just joking. Anyway, it's healthy. There's antibodies or something, or it's protein or whatever. By the way, someone was insulting the Coyotes logo. They said, was it drawn by Picasso? First off, Picasso is like one of the greatest artists of all time. Secondly, the Coyotes logo is fucking sick. You better not be like a baseball player. You could be a baseball player if you want, but you better not be a baseball viewer where every team's logo is just a red letter, which is the first letter of the team that they play for. Literally, if you lined up like the Athletics, the Diamondbacks, the Cincinnati Reds, the Chicago, well, I guess Chicago White Sox I would get, but the Cubs, like they're all literally just C. This is, not only is the logo fucking sick, but look at this color palette. Maroon, purple, white, green, forest green, a little bit of a tan. It makes for some sick color palettes for the third jerseys and the reverse retros, okay? You just don't get it. If there's a logo in the NHL I disrespect the Flyers logo. Every 9 years, they change the orange to be like one hexadecimal code away from what it previously was. I fucking hate this shit, man. They never do anything cool with it. The Ducks logo now is also horrible. Don't at me. Sharks, I love the Sharks logo. Blues logo, I mean, I love the logo, but I especially love the color scheme. Blues logo just looks like Jazz, but blue. Yeah, but at least like Blues has a history in St. Louis, whereas Jazz in Utah doesn't make any damn sense. Please tell me this is something for plumbing and not something you stick your you-know-what into. HNBR? JRHNBR? This is Mexico. Controversial statement. Country on earth with the best food. Just one man's opinion. You don't have to get mad about it. We're celebrating here. We're saying positive things. This is we're creating a culture of love, not a culture of hate. They will not divide us. What about Vietnam? I completely forgot to mention anybody in chat Vancouver pilled. I so rarely do this, okay? But I'm giving props to a Vancouver restaurant that if you're cool, you probably already know about, but I'm only like mid-coolness. Like, I'm not eating a white spot once a week. Like, I'm not that uncool, but I'm also not like, down on Commercial Drive all the time eating that lunch lady. Anyway, Kate and I, we're looking for some place to eat on the weekend. It's family friendly, but also maybe a little cool. We went to a bar called Sing Sing. It's Vietnamese food, but also like pub food, kind of. It's a little fusion type joint. I'm being sincere with you. I can't speak to the authenticity of it. I had the beef pho. It was, without a doubt, the best pho I've ever had in my entire life. It was, I've had pho from 30 different restaurants. So not a ton, but enough to have like some delineations. This cleared, it created a new tier. It bumped the previous A tier down and created its own tier standing on top of them. I would, if you're in the area, I think it's South Main, something like that. Go to Sing Sing. Again, if I can't speak to its authenticity, but I am also past authenticity equals this is the best. Maybe it's a fusion. Maybe they've added a little bit of Vancouver flair to the cooking process or the ingredients. Whatever they're doing, keep doing it. If that's not the way that they do it in Hanoi, maybe they should come from Hanoi, take a bite of the broth, and then go back and be like, what are you doing with this? And then take that secret back to Hanoi. January 18th, 2002. I'm putting myself in the right headspace. Fellowship of the Ring had just come out. The Fellowship of the Ring. Okay. This is an interesting one, though. 4 weeks. Sometimes in January, you get dog shit. Obviously, fuck you, it's January. But sometimes in January, you get movies that are expanding because they've been nominated for Oscars and will now move to like multiple theaters. So like this probably opened in New York and Los Angeles, and then like a few weeks later opened wide throughout the US, Canada, maybe even worldwide, and went nuclear. So let me think about this. It is a movie with Josh Hartnett that opened to 35 million in 2002. I was in the 8th fucking grade. Is 40 days and 40 nights? That doesn't seem right. Josh Hartnett? It's Pearl Harbor? Did they really? Please tell me. I need someone's. Okay, it's not. Oh, it's Black Hawk Down. It fits the bill. It's Black Hawk Down. Yes, yes. Okay, there we go. You know why I said Pearl Harbor? A, it has Josh Hartnett. B, in my head, I was like 4 weeks. Maybe they did something fucking cheesy with Pearl Harbor and they launched it on like December 7th, 1941 to celebrate the 80th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, of the events of Pearl Harbor. We're releasing the horrible movie Pearl Harbor on Pearl Harbor Day. Anyway. Okay, number 2, Walt Disney, 17 milli opening, Lilo and/or Stitch. Wrong. Genre, comedy, family, adventure, not a surprise. Actor, Cuba Gooding Jr. Snow Dogs. This is the movie Snow Dogs. Believe this had Who Let the Dogs Out. Get ready for Mush Hour. So good. Universal made 77 milli, pretty good legs on it. Actor is Russell Crowe. This could be A Beautiful Mind. Okay, it's not even that hard. It's just Oscar season. You just make an educated guess. The movie had good legs, so it's probably a critical darling. It's January around 2000s. You know, it's going to be a movie that's going to get nominated for Best Picture, maybe. Paramount Pictures, not great legs. Not horrible, but not great legs for its second week. Pretty disappointing gross overall, or maybe it's a low-budget movie. Let's see. It's a comedy drama starring Colin Hanks. This could be Orange County, and it really can't be anything else. All right. 85th percentile. Fuck me sideways. Oh, this is a pretty good day. That's a pretty good day for me. Average 597. Score today 965. Chris Pine, Horrible Bosses. Charlie Day. Is Chris Pine in Horrible Bosses? He's in Horrible Bosses 2. Okay, because I was about to light you the fuck up. I thought you were going to say that he's the guy who shows up when they call for wet work and they think that it's a hitman, but actually it's a male prostitute. And you're going to be like, that's Chris Pine. That's not Chris Pine, motherfucker. That's Ioan Gruffudd, the dude who played Mr. Fantastic in the first 2 Fantastic Four movies. That's not Chris Pine. That's Ioan Gruffudd. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Ioan. Macros, can I get some help? Ioan Gruffudd. Ioan Gruffudd is a Welsh actor. Macros, a little help? He's first came to public attention as Fifth Officer Harold Lowe in Titanic, and then for his portrayal of Horatio Hornblower in the Hornblower series of television films. This is the most British thing I've ever heard in my life. He played Horatio Hornblower in the Hornblower franchise of TV films. It came on Channel 4 after EastEnders. It's an RPG. I've seen this dude before. Wait, I know you! Is this... How'd they get Pikachu into a non-Nintendo game? Is this Monster Hunter Stories? Are you a Palico? Oh, I thought that was it. It came out this year. It's the One Piece game! One Piece... Oh, no! Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I think it might have... I'm just going to see which one strikes me. I feel like it might have been One Piece Odyssey. Oh! I was holding the divining rod. I'm like, I know I got emails in my inbox about this. I knew it wasn't the baseball one, at least. Holy. Thank you, Instinct, for that one. It's heavy, like 2002, 2003 energy. This is fucking sick, dude. This is, by the way, this is why I say that I feel like my college experience has way more in common with the past than with the present. Admittedly, this is probably from like 4 years before I went to college. But I don't feel like college is like this anymore. You almost never see anybody duct taped to a ceiling beam eating what actually appears to be like the worst pizza of all time. It's like Domino's pre-new recipe or something like that. Like the pizza has no color to it. It's like they put the ingredients on it and cooked it in the microwave. But this, I feel like this is like a classic 03 right here. I'll take it. We only got 3,600, but I'll take it either way. What the hell did they do to us, man? Nowadays, people are in the 9th grade. They're like, oh, you have any Adderall? Back then, you would be like 22, and you'd be like, bro, I got so fucked up on frozen pizza and World of Warcraft this weekend. I had like 6 root beers on Saturday. What the hell is this? Housle has turned into sponsored content? Listed by Richard Vizzini, a.k.a. I can't afford this. The dude's got 2 Z's in his name. Fantastic nestment co-buy opportunity. I don't even know what that means. I got a lot of stuff to say. The first thing I'm going to say is that it kind of looks like a little bit like shit. It is sponsored cut. They got the logo for the company down there. Is Housle washed, man? It doesn't look nice. It just looks like, I mean, it looks like a hunting lodge or something. Like it just doesn't look like a place you'd want to live. It's 2,100 square feet. It's got the same kitchen as every other house built in the last 10 years. Right down to the fucking $24 for 2 soft tacos, fucking fake plastic stools, piece of shit. Yeah, can I get a pint of steam whistle? Oh, sure, they're $12.50 each. It's happy hour. Fuck you. Fucking, this place is called La Casa. La Casa. Best seller on the menu is fucking French fries with queso on top of it. You fucking... It's probably like $1.3 million if I had to guess. That's too high. It's 3 beds, 3 baths. It's got the chair. Tells me everything I need to know. It's got the worst fucking lamp of all time. It looks like it's from Rachel Green's room. Call this like an $875,000 John. Ooh, that's too low. It's 14 acres of nothing. Dead trees. I guess it is the winter time. It's probably like a $1.15 million Marty. Ooh, that's too high. It's got 3 vintage barns. It's a wraparound deck. I don't know if we mentioned this also, but it's a great co-buy opportunity. It's great for co-buying if you're interested. It's probably $983,500. You're a Housle boss. No, I will not be buying a house with my friends on Nestment in Durham, New York, okay? I'm always looking for a great co-buy. I'm always looking for $1 million house where I could have like a few roommates living with me. It's not roommates, brother. It's a co-buy. It's a co-buy. You're paying for half of the house and you own half of the house. It's a new investment strategy. You're the landlord. Not really. We're reinventing 2007, okay? Pretty soon, we're like, co-buy, at least it's not a 50-year amortization period. Pretty soon, it'll be like, you can afford to buy this with 2 of your friends on our 75-year amortization period. I guess I'll slash marker. That'll be the dulls. Brother, I don't know what we're doing. I'm not going to play sap. I know that much for sure. Not sap. I was thinking about playing some GeoGussr. But if I'm going to do GeoGussr, I don't want to do worldwide GeoGussr. I just want to do Vancouver GeoGussr. What's new on Steam? 100 games designed to make you jerk off, basically. Vancouver question. Do you think red burrito tastes good? I just drive by it every time and wonder. I've never eaten that red burrito. But I drive by it all the time as well. My hunch is if you're on Commercial Drive, you could probably get better food. Also, there only being 1 red burrito in Vancouver now actually maybe there's 2 now. It makes me feel like it's probably not that good. Because if it was good, they would have more locations now. Oh, thank you.
Unicorn.
A unicorn. The old juice unicorn. Paper straw. But a good paper straw. Like, this is not a paper straw where you're like, look at this. Oh, I got a rubber pencil. I got a rubber pencil. Oh. What's the biggest scam sit-down restaurant? In Vancouver, it's Brown's Social House. Of the three semi-upscale, quote-unquote, restaurants, Brown's Social House is definitely the same price as Cactus and Joey, but worse. +2, I've never been to Vancouver. It might be one of those ones that's taken over Western Canada because, like, people in Calgary love it. I don't know. /marker GeoGussr. I don't know what to play today, so we're playing GeoGussr. And just logging into the website now versus playing GeoGussr in 2015 is insane. Like, when did this become the Rocket League UI? Also, has any one gamer ever done more for any one game than rainbolt has done for GeoGussr? I know there's lots of other people playing GeoGussr, doing great work, but I feel like rainbolt took it from like a niche thing that streamers sort of did for fun to like an actual esport content delivery platform that's evergreen. Like, it's crazy. GeoWizard's the GOAT? I'm not insulting GeoWizard. All I'm saying is I've never seen a GeoWizard video pop up on Twitter that starts with, have you ever been talking to a girl? Nope. Click, click, this is Wales. Click, click, this is a gelato restaurant in the Piazza in Rome, Italy. Click, click, this is like... I've never seen that video pop. I'm just saying, okay? It's because he's married. I know it's a content disadvantage to have household responsibilities. How about this? Hard, average score 9,000. Vancouver, created by Ryan JKFM. Let's see how well I know the city that I've lived in for the past 11 years. Default settings, 2-minute time limit moving allowed. Okay, the game is beginning. Holy! This is not Vancouver. I'm sorry to tell you. This is not Vancouver. This is like Death Valley, man. If this is Vancouver, I want to believe that this is Mexico, brother. That is not Vancouver. I was going to say, like, I don't know, maybe this is like out in Delta or something like that, but it's not. This is, you screwed up. This was the top result. It's on Mexico 40. It's probably somewhere near Mexico. Oh, Mexico 40. The heck is the sound, man? I guess. Oh. The sound effects are so jarring, man. Okay, next me. Oh, dude, this is not what I wanted, okay? Okay, I'll give you, maybe this is for people from Vancouver to guess other parts of the world. I'm not comfortable saying it's not Vancouver yet, but this might be Steveston, Richmond, or it might be the Port of Seattle. Hey, you gotta admit, oh, dude, we're inside the dang diner now. Holy. What do we got going on? The Evergreen State Fair? The Greek Festival 50th anniversary? Just because it's administered by the Port of Seattle doesn't mean we're necessarily in Seattle, though. Let's see what we got here. London broil with rice, end soup or salad, $11.45. Pork chops with rice, $11.45. We serve beer and wine. Pork sandwich with fries or potato salad, potato spelled with a damn E. Barbecue spelled BAR.B.QUE. Cod, fish and chips, $10.45. What the hell is a shrimp Louis, man? Get me out of here. What the hell is this? I'm scared. Well, fucking lighthouse. Frickin' lighthouse. Let's tour Seattle. Okay. Well, let's do it then. Let's tour Seattle. In fact, maybe we could even get to Vancouver at some point. So, it's probably near the West Point Lighthouse because they had lighthouses on their banners. Okay, I would let the Fisherman's Terminal is right there. Dock 7, $49.90, still pretty good. Vancouver, not Vancouver. This shit is like Jordan. I was like, how is the score on the Vancouver one like 9,000? Well, it's because people expected it would be like the corner of like Broadway and Cambie. But then instead, it's, your ass is in the United Arab Emirates or something like that. I created one. It's called Vancouver NL. Because you created, I'm so sorry to do this. Because you created it, I can't do it. Because it could be 4 things from Vancouver, and then the last one could be like a dude with his dongus hanging out, right? He hates us. How about this one? Easy. Average score 17,000. Metro Vancouver. 491 people like this map. Start game. Fuck. It's outside. My guess is this is Stanley Park. If I had to make a guess, this is Stanley Park. How about 1 second, no pan, no zoom? That's criminal, man. Listen, I'm not walking through the whole damn park just to find a sign that says Stanley Park. I'm going to assume that this is Stanley Park, and you're somewhere just, you know, over here somewhere. Don't drip me. Stanley Park, boom, confirmed. I live there 100%. I live in Vancouver. Nobody knows Vancouver like me. 1 second, no pan, no zoom. This is bullshit. This is not Vancouver. This is, I know we're taking more than 1 second. This is like you tell someone you're from Vancouver, then when you get their address, their ass is actually living in like South Surrey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say, I'm panning. I'm not zooming. I'm panning. If I were to zoom, I would zoom in on this. 40 acres? No shot, brother. No shot. You're buying 40 acres of land in Vancouver, okay? This is South Surrey. I refuse to believe that this is in Vancouver proper. I spent this middle lane. No. We don't do that. This is South Surrey. Somewhere, just put me right there. I'm okay with it. What did I tell you? Nobody knows Vancouver like me. It's actually Langley, but we got like no points. I don't know. Give me a second, okay? First off, are you really Vancouver or are you a poser? Trash cans say poser to me. Just throwing that out there. Not trying to make anybody feel bad. Also, the trees are too dead. It may snow here. If it snows here, that's not really Vancouver. Except for when we have a blizzard of 1 inch. Anything? 55th and 58th? Okay, it's we're in Surrey again. Why make a Vancouver quiz and then it's not even Vancouver? It's all places that are outside of Vancouver. Even UBC. I don't consider UBC to be part of Vancouver. It's its own enclave. Kate, back me up on this one. We're 50, 58 and 50 frickin' 50, 58 and fucking 57th and 50, 58 and 50 fucking, I don't care. You're right there. Oh, what the, it's in Swanson! That's not even Surrey, which is not even Poco, which is not even Burnaby, which is not even close to Vancouver. You got me out here down by Point Roberts or something like that? Worst quiz of all time. I appreciate that. Okay, this is Gastown. It's Gastown. It's right around here. Let me look at this. This is just a couple of blocks down from Waterfront Station. You're probably like pretty much right there. Oh, pretty much right there if I had to guess. All right. Now, I'll take that one. We got to find a better one, okay? This is like, I know where this is. I can't describe it, but I know where it is. I don't know if this neighborhood probably has a name, but it's like, this is the seawall. We're around like Yaletown. Take me to Yaletown. It's probably roughly around the Quayside Marina. You put me in Vancouver, I got no problems, okay? Just don't put my ass in Ladner. Oh, fuck. Actually, this looks like Vancouver, but not a part of it I'm familiar with. Maybe not. What the fuck is Buckingham Drive? Buckingham Drive and Humphreys and Lambeth? This to me seems like the British properties in West Vancouver. Let's see what we got here. We got Morley and Buckingham. We're so far in North Vancouver that we're actually in England somehow. Winston Street. This certainly is starting to sound pretty British over here. Winston, Kentwood, Kerrywood Crescent, Buffalo Drive. Just keep me there. That's fine. I'll accept Buckingham Heights. I've never been to Buckingham Tots Child Care Center. I don't know. You know what the problem is? They're placing us too much in Metro Vancouver. I don't want Metro Vancouver. I want a damn liter of cola. I want just Vancouver, Vancouver. Like, what the hell is Moorside Place, Mountain Gate, Braymore, Ridgemore? I've never heard of this in my life. This is, I'm not panning, I'm not zooming, okay? This is not Vancouver. Based on the trees, I think this is Burnaby. I'm going to say that this is near Deer Lake Park. That's not even, what is this, fucking South Langley? I take no responsibility for my results on this. My ass has never been to South Langley. People, no disrespect, Langley. People, unless we're talking about Fort Langley, people from here go here. They do stuff, and then they go home, and they go, oh, I'm so glad I'm back home where a cup of coffee is only $2.50 instead of $5.75. So no disrespect, okay? I don't know where this is, but it's not Vancouver. I feel like Pipeline Road is a Burnaby thing. I feel like we are in like the Lougheed area. Now, where is Lougheed? Hang on, just give me a second. It's like here? No, it's in Coquitlam. Fair enough. Again, I just want to say, not Vancouver. Fair enough, though. This is not Vancouver. No pan, no zoom. I have no clue where this is. I've never heard of this before in my life. It's probably some Langley-ass place. What did I tell you? Easy, average score 18,000, 500 plus locations. That's good. I would like to play this. 10 seconds, no move, no zoom, but panning is allowed. I'm not rainbolt. I'll just do my best, okay? I can pan. This is the... let's just be real. This looks like East Van. I didn't have it. Is it East Van? No, that's Kitsilano. It's the Museum of Vancouver in Kitsilano. Okay, fair enough. Dude, you gotta be fast on this. Holy cow. I can't zoom. What bike lane is this? I think you're the Arbutus Greenway, like around here. Oh, you're not. You're not at all. Okay, next. Hey, you wretch. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Vancouver West Side. Guess me. I'm getting my ass beat, man. I couldn't even fathom a guess. Vancouver West Side near Kitsilano. Oh! Oh, God. Kitsilano. It's not downtown! Okay. Run me back. Now that we know what we're dealing with. Okay. This is inside of BC Place. It's this one. Okay. Take 2 seconds. Oh, 4,900. Are you crazy? This is English Bay when they removed the barge. Where the fuck is English Bay? It's like right here. No, it's right English Bay Beach. Click. Oh, it's Jericho Beach. How many barges have we had wash up on shore? Fucking here. There's some irony that's like my best guess ever. Oh. This is west side. Right down here. Yeah! Redeemed. Oh. This looks like East Vancouver to me. Place me right around there. I'm so back, even though we only got 1,000 points for that. Okay, I think I got one more of these in me. I just feel like it's maybe not that compelling to watch if you're not from Vancouver. But you do have to go pretty quick. You do have to go fast. You should watch the Roguelite mode. Or play the Roguelite mode. I could give the Roguelite mode a try. I don't know. Maybe you're from like this region. Not even close. I'm done. Stanley Park, probably. I'm rainbolt. I'm rainbolt. This looks a little West Side pilled to me. Literally like a minute away from where it says East Vancouver. Who is UBC? I'm rainbolt again. Ooh, now this is certainly East Vancouver. All right, that's enough of that. Only houses, no buildings at all? There's a lot of parts of Vancouver that, I mean, okay, not as many as there should be, but there's a lot of parts of Vancouver that have tall buildings, but they're basically all constrained within like a 20 by 20 block radius. And then the rest of the land in the city, basically, if you see like a detached house, you know you're either on the east side or the west side or south. And if you see like an apartment building, then you know you're pretty much like north of, I don't know, maybe like 33rd. No, if you see an apartment building, you're north. If you see a detached house and you're north, you're probably in North Vancouver. See, but North Vancouver is a different city that's north of Vancouver and east of West Vancouver. It's called Map Runners, okay? Single player, Map Runner. Pick a path and reach the finish line before your energy runs out. Make it to the finish line without running out of energy. Move forward by choosing the closest cards in front of you. Find and use power-ups to help you out. Okay. I can't believe it. We're playing a GeoGussr roguelite mode. It's a new world we live in. They really changed the game, man. Take me to famous places. We got 3 minutes. This is this is Large Ben in the United States of England. Right on the River Thames, next to Robbie Barnes. Now, I don't know how you have to, I guess you start with 10,000 and you probably lose points based on how far away you are. It's like right here, right? Somewhere, Trafalgar Square, Big Ben, Westminster Bridge, we're like right here. I'm going to lose 0 points. Guess me. 48 meters from location. We got 5,000 points. Continue me. Famous places or world? Well, if we're just trying to survive, take me to famous places, brother. It's a damn Space Needle in eastern Seattle. Sorry, northern Seattle. The Space Needle. Okay, so far so good. That's going to be 5,000 points. One final step. Complete the run by crossing the finish line. Congratulations, you've completed this run. Time to move on to the next. I'm the best roguelite player of all time. Give me a direction marker, and then give me famous places. I'm just going to stop you right there. This is not that famous. The Church of Saint Ketchikan. Ketchikan. I feel like this is Bangladesh. When we see the line... No. Bangladesh is... Forgive me for saying this. Bangladesh language, to my untrained brain, looks like Among Us. This might be like Sri Lanka. So let me just start. How much time do I have? 10 seconds! Oh, it doesn't matter. We got enough score to make it. Sri Lanka. Click me. No! Myanmar. We're probably out of time. Just go with it. Okay, we lost 4,000, but I'm still alive. My eyes? My eyes, thank you. Stadplan city map. Parking in the city center. For those of you from North America, please do not take your car here. That means just trying to see a city name. I'm sure it's in there, unless the name of the city is Stadplan. They got Frankfurter Street. That's kind of a clue. Let's see what we got here. The Longstrasse. The Longstrasse. Amerikaners wenn das... John F. Kennedy Platz? Excuse me? Where the hell are we? They have a John F. Kennedy Boulevard in Braunschweig-Lowenstein. He's from Berlin. Wait, was he being literal when he said Ich bin ein Berliner? I can't read that. Maybe that's a me problem. 98 of 10? They overprinted. Oh, I can't even move, brother. I'm in trouble. I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked. This is where we use some clues to preserve ourselves. If I had to guess, I would say this looks like Portugal because it has Portuguese roofs. Now, is it in this circle? Yes, it is. Where is it relative to Andorra? To the left? Okay. Place me in the Portuguese mountains. Oh, he knows how to use power-ups now? He can't be stopped. That's not fair. That's overpowered. Circle's overpowered. It's like brimstone. This time, we're going to beat this one easy. Distance marker, famous places. I'm realizing I don't know famous places. Here's one for you. Are you in South America or Spain? South America! Okay. Are you around Chile? You're this direction from Chile. Okay. Then put me in Asuncion. I'm a genius. 21 points away. We burned a couple of power-ups. Budapest is this way. Circle me. Is it in this region? Is it also in this region? No, okay, then put me here. Ooh, he's using his brain. Look at what they have to do to mimic even a fraction of our power. 3 minutes? 3 minutes of this? Can I run something by you? This is Italy, right? Italy. A green part of Italy. Probably in Florence, if I had to guess. Yeah. I mean, Bologna. This is Belgium. Who's playing? BOOBA? BOOBA's playing? Well, I mean, we're in Belgium. How far off could we be? It's a capital, so it's Brussels. Okay, how far off could we be? Three energy away. Keep your options open. Go distance marker. 30-second clues. Oh, man. 30 seconds of clues. Can you load faster? The hell is going on here, man? That's the Sagrada Familia. Can I just give me a second here? A distance marker from Barcelona, please. The distance is 1,000 kilometers. I was wrong. Put me deeper. Put me in France. Put me in France. It's Cologne. Oh, it's the other one. I only had 30 seconds, okay? Sunglass Hut. Instant cash for phones. It's every mall ever made, but it is in America. Why does every mall have a store like this, man? Like, I'm sorry. Come on, man. Vision Works. Honestly, one of the hottest album covers of all time right here. This, if you told me that this picture was the cover of the best album of 2023, I would be like, I believe it. It just looks like two siblings out buying some shorts from American Eagle. First track. Anyway, I have no idea where this is, to be honest with you. I think it's in Medford, Oregon. That was not going to be one of my guesses. Medford, Oregon, right there. The Rogue Valley Mall! It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. Cartoons World. This place has got everything, man. North, east, sud, ouest. It's a French-speaking fucking... the mountains are to the north. I mean, I feel like this is Africa. So that's probably Mount Kilimanjaro. And Mount Kilimanjaro, of course, is in Tanzania. Hang on. I need help. Okay. The flag says Bolivia. I think. You're probably like a big-ass mountain if I had to guess. All right, whatever. We deserve to lose more than that, so I'll take losing that. This is Tunisia. Although it's Vancouver because there's UBC. This is Tunisia. Put me in Tunis. I put us in the water, but it's still pretty good. Direction marker. Big, so we're definitely winning this one. I got 100,000 power-ups left. This is Thailand. We don't even need to... Dude, they got to give us a tougher one. Like, we're going yard on this. Like, it's embarrassing. For an idiot like me to do so well in the GeoGussr Roguelite, like, check the jump. Okay, I win. Does the game ever get difficult? I don't know, man. I got 7 completed runs. It ramps up around 45. Okay. Well, let's go a little harder just to mix it up. Free coiffure. It's the Shabina supermarket Africa style. We're in France. Madras Bazaar. We're in Lyon, France. Right there. Around the 3e arrondissement. It's Atlanta. People from Atlanta be like, does Vancouver have any tall buildings? Then my ass gets put in Atlanta. Guess what, motherfucker? We're all in this shit together. Put me in Sandtown or whatever. Sure. Well, no big deal with that one. No stopping anytime. It's the United States of America. That sign was put there by your boss. Signs. I got 30 seconds. Don't panic yet. Powered by natural gas. Quit bragging. What city are you in? Right lane must turn. Dynamic spectrum. Brother, we're in trouble. Oh, no, we're not. Santa Monica. We're in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, me? Santa Monica? Santa Monica's like, oh, Santa Monica, 10 West, Santa Monica. We take those. Chibley would have gotten 5,000 on this one for sure. 2,000 energy, big cities. I can't stop. I can't slow down. Big cities, end of school zone. This is Singapore. Let's keep Singapore safe. I know some people were probably like, Singapore? What do you mean it's Singapore? Singapore is a vibes-based country. If you get the vibe that you're in Singapore, you're in Singapore. You don't even need to see a sign that says Singapore. Library, Cancelari, pizza. No matter where you are, people love pizza. Where are we? I've only got 20 seconds. Let's use our noggin. Put something down first. Put me down roughly in Romania. And then look, Fiore. I'm changing against my better judgment. I'm changing to Albania. Ooh. Wow! It's like fake. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? Fake Italy is kind of Romania, but Romania also is like colder. Albania is like fake Italy, but like warmer. So true. Buses only. Signs, everywhere a sign. Blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Deliveries and student drop-off. Use of tobacco is not prohibited. Why don't you just put up Wouldn't it be easier at some point to just put up a sign telling me what I can do? Because it appears that there's probably less things I can do than I can't do. So if you could just, oh, don't drive so fast. There's kids here. Don't smoke. Blah! What? I don't necessarily believe that this is Bellingham just because the trees are so... I don't know, man. I think I gotta accept the facts here. Welcome to Bellingham, home of... Dude, I'm so sorry, Bellingham. The jokes write themselves. They should put this sign on the entrance to the city limits. Welcome to Bellingham, home of the 2014 girls softball and boys baseball state champions. Congratulations. No disrespect, congratulations. I mean, if you're competing in the championship, you would rather win than lose. But this is incredible. It's a great addendum to the bit. Bellingham Public Library. It's the damn truth. Look, okay, I'm just being honest. And I'm not just doing this because I got cyberbullied off of r/Bellingham for making what I thought were good-spirited jokes about their town. I can't retire in Bellingham. I actually, like, and I'm not messing with you. Ever since, and it's not the librarian's fault, but ever since the video of me talking about Bellingham that they made got posted on r/Bellingham, I think that there is an insignificant chance, but a non-zero chance that I will be hassled if I ever stop in Bellingham. They were tearing me apart. You see, the one person said, I didn't watch this, but I feel like ranting for 45 minutes about Bellingham is not something that a normal person would do. I hope everything gets better for him in his life. Like, that shit that's withering, man. Then there was like a couple people I appreciate.
Before history.
I appreciate the soldiers that did some dirty work for me in the comments and were like, I'm an NL fan from Bellingham. He's literally just telling jokes. And they're like, yeah, well, you know what's a joke? What's a joke is that our economy was actually better during COVID before the Canadians started crossing the border to buy all our milk from Trader Joe's. But anyway, I'm not trying to get like a part 2 made. Meanwhile, next post below it. Hey, headed to Vancouver for a day. Any fun things I could do? Well, Bellingham doesn't have any Asian restaurants. You might be interested in trying a new food. It recently came over from the Far East. It's called sushi. I know it sounds a little weird, and you're going to be like, I know, what? I'm paying someone not to cook? That seems like a foreign concept. But I'm telling you, it's fresh, it's delicious, and it tastes pretty good. This looks kind of nice. The parts of Bellingham that are like right off the highway and they're like, hey, quit hating. We have one of the better mod pizzas in the Tri-County area. Well, like that's where I'm like, you know, that's not necessarily my favorite part of any area in the Pacific Northwest. But what do I know? I'm just a Canadian who gets accused of clogging up your absolutely enormous parking lots buying milk that I don't even drink. So fuck me, I guess. Now, here's a gas station. This looks a little bit more like the Bellingham that I'm familiar with. What else we got here? Wenger's Farm. Never been, quite frankly. I'm probably not allowed because they sell milk there. And that milk is apparently for Americans only, even though all the fruit in the store was flown in from South America. Okay, Bellingham. Just place me right there. No wonder it looked nice. It was Bellingham, New Jersey, not Bellingham, Washington. I don't know where we are. Give me a distance marker from Kenya. 4,000 kilometers. Well, I wanted it to get harder. I'm scared. Is it in this region? No. Direction from Thailand. That way. Direction from Egypt. That way. Circle me here. Oh, fuck. Boys, I'm in trouble. Oh! Woo! I burned everything I got, but we got roughly in the right region. Oh. If I had to guess, I would say this is Europe. So I'm going to put a circle in South America. No, I'm going to put a distance marker in Brazil. It's 397 kilometers away from this. I'm going to put a distance marker in Brasilia. It's 900 kilometers away from this. I'm going to put a circle around Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina. I'm going to put a circle over here. I'm going to put a directional marker from here. Probably should have done that first. I'm going to guess we're in Rio de Janeiro. I'm going to put a one here. I've triangulated it. We're in Rio de Janeiro. Ooh, okay. Number 8 got hands a little bit, okay? I don't know if you're Germany. You're speaking German, or at least you're writing German. That would seem to indicate to me that this is probably Germany, now that I talk it through for more than a second. Parkschein Automat. They got even some German font. Not all of it is German font, but some of it is German font. Please, not the German font again. Is it one of those things where, like, Canadians don't know they have a Canadian accent? Like, do Germans not know that there's a German font? Because everything in their country is in the font? There's something, if you know how, like, in a really old storybook, like Rapunzel or Rumpelstiltskin, the start of each chapter has like one extremely ornate letter with like thorns coming off of it and stuff like that. That's German font. I don't know if it's possible to have a German restaurant in like a North American city that is not in that font. It's usually like a white sign and then green text arrow, and it'll be called like Das Munchenhaus or something like that. And you don't even need to know how to read to know it's a German restaurant, because it's in German font. This is the United States of America. Kind of looks like Seattle. Kind of looks like New York City. Yeah. Yeah, kind of looks like New York City. That's a yellow cab, man. Person from New York who's never left New York. All cities have yellow cabs. New York. Yeah, but our cabs are the most yellow of all of the cabs. Hell's Kitchen, that must be where Gordon Ramsay lives. Times Square, I don't know, just Times Square right there. And then Broadway's probably just like, right down here near Guy Fieri's American Kitchen. People from Australia really be like, hi, I work for LJ Hooker. Taste of Shanghai Group. Are they like accountants, or is it a restaurant? Adult shop. We'll just go right past that. We'll leave that up to LJ Hooker. 2 distance markers. You about to see us go sicko mode? Watch this. 2 distance markers. Jump over town squares. Take me to direction marker. Take me to cities. This shit is Reykjavik. Without a doubt. Nothing has ever looked as Reykjavik as this. Have you been there? I have been there, but I haven't been here. It's not Reykjavik. Okay, now I'm just going to take issue with this. I understand that there's 2 cities in Iceland. One is Reykjavik, the other one's Akureyri. The thing is, Akureyri, not a city. I'm sorry. The whole country has like 200,000 people. 120,000 people live here. This is not a city. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. Wrong. How many people live in Akureyri? 80,000? No, it's not a city. 80K isn't a city. 80K, I'll call it generously, it's a town. City starts at 150,000. And I wanted to go higher. 50K plus is a city. 50K is a suburb. Don't even give me 80,000 people. There's more people than that are watching Kai Cenat shoot an RPG inside of his own damn house. Did you see this? You see that clip? Dude shot a rocket launcher down his damn hallway. It exploded. I saw the tweet said, Kai Cenat now has a rocket launcher. It was a little clip of him with the RPG on his shoulder. And then he pulls the trigger and it like ignites. And I'm like, it's not going to go off. And then it shoots a rocket down his corridor that explodes like on the wall. I mean, it wasn't like a huge explosion, but it was like still pretty. I wouldn't do it in my house, at least. Let's put it that way. 2,000 free energy. Big city. Here you go, chat. Big city. You could tell. You could tell it's a big city based on the fact that there's no people. Coastal regions. This is British Columbia. This is fucking BC. I would bet my bottom dollar this is British Columbia. Or Alaska. Okay, it's right here, dude. I guarantee we're in Clusta. What did I tell you? By the way, now did I have to use some power-ups? Yes. Is this BC? Well, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, it's BC. I know if you live in Ketchikan, you're probably like, oh, but it's closer to... Fuck you, Ketchikan, Alaska. Bought the damn caramel corn in every single city that the Disney cruise stopped in. Your ass had the worst popcorn, just for the record. Yeah, that's right. Your caramel corn got beaten by Skagway. Fucking, give me a second here. It's fucking, 1 second. Alaska's kind of complicated. Somewhere, it doesn't matter, okay? The point is your ass got beaten by Skagway, so you should be a little embarrassed. That's all I'm trying to say. Give me North America, pray it's Canada. Bro, this shit is fucking, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Main entrance, Musée du Canada something. It's Montreal something. Canada, that's, oh, fucking, what flag is, I mean, I know that's the Canadian flag, obviously. Canadian Museum for Human Rights, isn't that shit in fucking Winnipeg, really? No, Winnipeg doesn't look like this. There's tall buildings. Oh, that's more like it. Okay, yeah, I'm convinced. This is Winnipeg. Hang on, we might as well use our guesses here. Yep, it's definitely there. How about... Yeah, all right. Big ups to Winnipeg, man. Holy. Put me right there, then. The audacity to take -1 energy off of me. That must be the part of Winnipeg they show whenever they're doing a hockey night in Canada and the night game is Winnipeg. They don't show like 10 dudes sitting outside of a Max Milk drinking Slurpees next to a creek. By the way, I don't want to flex, but I'm pretty sure the preview for Canada is Vancouver. I'm just saying, if you were looking for what's the best Canadian city, oh, I mean, to look at a photograph of is probably, I mean, they made their decision right there. We definitely go, oh, dude, it's an all Canada edition. Give me Canada again. Please, thank you. Saskatchewan ass. The hell is this? Falls Home Healthcare. It's scooter season. Please drive with caution. Brother, it's the widest road I've ever seen, and there's no cars on it. And yet still his ass is getting tailgated. Like, some people have just lost their minds, man. Altona. Got a minute left. Tons of power-ups, but I'd rather not burn them like in my home country if I can avoid it. Welcome to the city of altogether Altona. $450,000 of government funding to come up with the slogan. Okay. Distance from Manitoba, please. 162 kilometers. Alonsa? No, less people live up there. 160. We got 8 seconds. I'm willing to send it. I'm okay with losing 500 points, preserving a power up. Are we in Buenos Aires? Follow-up question. Where is Buenos Aires? It's right there. Are we in Buenos Aires? No, we're 1,000 kilometers away. We're in Mendoza. That's a problem. One direction marker, famous places. This is France. Are we... You got to use your clues, man. You got to use your clues on this one. We're 151 kilometers away from Paris. In this direction. Are we in Orléans? Are we in Poitiers? Are we in Orléans? Are we in Poitiers? 146 kilometers? Oh. This way. We're in Orléans. Oh, I lived. I'm using a lot of power-ups, though. 2 direction markers to Oceania. Wish me the best of luck, brother. Okay, they're speaking about Australia. Aboriginal rights in Australia. Australia. You know what? First things first. Use a circle to make sure you're in this part of the country. Confirmed. Next, direction me. Where are we with respect to Sydney? We're in Sydney. Where are we with respect to Sydney? I lived, bitch. I want 1,000 energy. World capitals with no movement. San Antonio. That doesn't narrow it down at all. It's Spanish. Express Smoke World. National pride? Anybody got any national pride? I'm scared. Okay. Are we possibly in Brazil? Not in Brazil. Are we possibly in Ecuador or Peru? No. What direction are we in? From Brazil. We are in Santiago, Chile. Oh, the greatest arrow of all time? I live to fight another day. Even though everybody wants me to die. Let me out. Can you imagine trying to find... Oh, it's Brown College. Can you imagine trying to find your way... I think it's in Providence, right? Trying to find your way to class on 9th grade here. Brown College. Confirmed is in Houston, actually. Brown College is not Brown University. Make it make sense. 3 distance markers. Europe. Fuck you, Texas. This is Iceland. And the water is to the south of us. So put me right here. Fuck you. Fucking trick question, ass. Humana, people to people. George Costanza's The People Fund. Kind of looks like Andorra. It says we love fucking tourists. We love fucking tourists hostel. I don't want to stay there. That's too precious. No, I want a hotel that's called like the building name. It's been around for 100 years. I don't want this shit. It's fucking $8 a night. There's a foosball table and bed bugs. Okay, more power to you. You can stay there. You won't catch my ass staying there. It's Portugal. It's Lisbon, Portugal. You ever been to Santiago, Chile? Twice last year. This is Machu Picchu. This is the part of the stream where I embarrass myself because I say that I don't know where Machu Picchu is. I think it's in Peru. Can I get a direction from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? I'm going to go ahead and say it's Peru, and then it's probably out in the mountains roughly, and I'll just take my guess there. I'm okay losing 1,000 energy. Sorry, that is the Pacific. You're right. Why the arrow there? Well, you want the arrow to be far away from the destination because then the directionality of the arrow gives you more information. You want the arrow to not intersect with any other like points of interest, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't want to put an arrow close where it might be like, oh, it's to the west. And then you're like, oh, shit, the west? And then you go 100 kilometers west, but you turn out it's only like a meter west. What you want to do is put it somewhere you know it's not. So if it points in the direction of where you think it is, then you know with more approximation where it is. Sure, it's not precise, but it's, you're not looking for, you know, 1-to-1. You're not looking for a 5,000 point guess. You're just looking to be in the right area. Okay, cities. Not if you used a distance already, but I didn't use a distance. I'm getting slandered here. But you know it's Peru? I didn't know it was Peru. I said I don't know where Machu Picchu is, and then I said I think it's Peru. I had a gun to my head. Would you not use a lifeline in that situation? Your ass is going home with $1,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, thinking that, you know, Daniel Tigers from the famous show Peppa Pig or something like that. Every 2-year-old at home is going, oh, brother, they should have phoned a nephew or something. Famous places. This is Cologne. I know that now. The Übersetzung Bureau. We had this before, and I said it was Barcelona, and I'd like to apologize. But now I know that it is. I was at the first Cannes show in Cologne. He's done it. -3 energy. 3 circles. Amazing places. Oh, this is amazing to you now? People will be like, oh, this place is so amazing, when it's literally just a town in Albania. Like, oh, never mind. I'm looking at license plates. To me, these look like Ontario license plates. The hell, the corner of Hope and Euphemia? ComNet. Ottawa, Montreal, Kingston, baby! It's Eastern Ontario somewhere. It was nice of them to put Kingston on the truck, honestly. They didn't need to do that. Unless we're in Kingston? No, there's an elevator repair van. This cannot be Kingston. Kingston's probably got less than 100 elevators in the whole city. Still more than Bellingham, like, don't get me wrong. Come on, what are you saying? Almonte Natural Foods? I think your ass is like somewhere around here, and I'm willing to live with that. Mississippi River Power Corp. Oh, I lived for, I don't know, 21 years of my life. I lived here. My ass has never heard of Mississippi Mills, Ontario. Never heard of it before in my entire life. Have I heard of Carlton Place? Yes. Have I heard of Arnprior? Barely. Lanark? Sure. Smiths Falls? Let me just give you a perspective here. Smiths Falls? Only noteworthy. No disrespect! Because it was on the fucking 401. Well, I guess it's just off the 401. It's on Highway 7. But it used to have a fucking chocolate factory there, okay? So you'd be driving from Kingston to Ottawa, and then your ass would be like, hey, there's the chocolate factory, and then you keep driving. And then Smiths Falls is like the noteworthy one here. Don't get me started on what the heck, okay, Calabogee's got some ski hills too, but anyway. Give me... I don't want to be stuck on clues with 30 seconds, man. Give me clues with 2 minutes instead. Oh, I thought we were... I was so ready for it that time. Thunder Bay City Hall! And the joke is, when he awoke, his body was covered in goat jizz. That's like way north. Like that's... Jesus, it's not even a Sudbury Saturday night, brother. That's like 2 days from Petawawa. I'm not even interested in where the city hall is. Just put me down near Darcy's No Frills. Okay, direction mark. That was a huge one. I appreciate that. 2,000 energy. I'm betting on myself. Take me to North America. This is not North America. It's probably just not Canada or the United States. I'd like to apologize for my ignorance. When I picked North America, I was really hoping to pick Canada or the United States. Place me here, and then we'll derive. It's not in there? Okay, place me up in Monterey then. Oh, no! It was in the Dominican Republic, brother. 1,000 energy lets us survive a 0. 30 seconds of capitals. Ah! Gallagher Electrical, everything's fine. Gallagher Electrical. Santa Lucia, Euro panel beaters? Oh. I'm bucked. Oh! I lived. The hell is Santa Lucio? Eswatini? Seems like a great time to take a second wind. If you lose all energy, continue playing with 1 energy. Beograd has an airport. That sounds to me like Belgrade. But it is not Belgrade. Is it? Biorpa hands. Biorpa hands! Dude! Okay, place me. I live to use my second wind another day. Circle marker. I mean, this would be like a pretty miraculous guess. Imagine, though. Imagine if it's not India. Imagine it's Sri Lanka. It's India. But hey, great time to use your second wind. 1 energy remains. Look at that. My me is so excited. 2,000 energy. We live. We're in Tunisia with 2,000. Is the coast on the north? It's on the northeast. Okay. Put me in Tunis. I'm willing to just send that. Ah! Okay, I lived. Give me another second win just in case. 3 minutes of town square. Carnival Rio Hano 2014. Peru. But where in Peru? How about Lima? Okay, I died, but I have a second win. That's the whole reason we got it. Plus 2,000 energy. And then 1 minute world capitals. And we've got a circle left. Piraeus Bank. It's a Balkan state. Is it on this side? Yes. Fuck. It's Bulgaria. We're in Sofia. Do I buy that? I don't buy that. We're in... Oh, I'm stuck, brother. I lived! Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, well, rainbolt, where are you at? Where are you at? Good stream today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Starting next week, I should be live at the normal time. I don't know if it's going to be Monday or Tuesday, but that's my hope, is that my desk will be delivered by then, and then I can move my computer over. Sure. No, I'll be here on Friday too. It's my expectation, at least. I like the 4-hour stream. Of course, it means less work for you too. Anyway. This drives me crazy, man. I'm at my computer for 4 hours a day total right now. No computer in my house. Go to Twitch. What's my favorite dog playing? Valorant? Has anybody, are we past this era of YouTube where you could get like 10 million views just by doing like a song parody? Because we need that, like, you know that song, Valerie, come on, why don't you come on over, Val? We need that, but for Valorant. Where sometimes I log in and I look at my client and then I queue up for a game of Valorant. Then I tried to lock Viper, but somebody else locked in. Now I'm playing Torbjorn and I'm building stuff again. Valerie, why don't you come on over, play Valorant? You know what I'm saying? Is this anything? I can't believe we gotta wait 6 seconds for the damn raid timer to go. See ya. Sheesh. Where sometimes I log in and I look at my client and then I queue up for a game of Valorant. Then I tried to lock Viper, but somebody else locked in. Now I'm playing Torbjorn and I'm building stuff again. Valerie, why don't you come on over, play Valorant. You know what I'm saying? Is this anything? I can't believe we gotta wait 6 seconds for the damn raid timer to go. See ya. Sheesh.